Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Excuse me. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. Something going on real good today. You ought to feel blessed today. The fact that God woke you up and gave you another opportunity. You know, every day you wake up is another chance. It's a chance for all of us to get better, to get it right, to get on the right path, to stop heading the wrong way. Every day you wake up, that's your opportunity. See, because he's going to keep waking you up because he has a plan for you. You know, I don't know, I don't know when he makes his call and you know, who gets called home when. I can't explain it. I don't have that answer. I'm not him. I'm not God. I don't claim to be. I don't understand it all sometimes. But God has an amazing way. But as long as he's waking you up, I do know this: God ain't through with you yet. God has a plan for you. Your job is to identify the plan. You know, that's clearly what I need for you to do. You know, oftentimes the thing that you're looking for, it's right there inside of you. You know, I can't tell you how many people I meet. Mr. Harvey, can I speak to you for a minute? Yeah, man. What's up with you? Man, I was just wondering, man, I've been trying to, and I wanted to know, man, can you give me a good agent? Can you give me a good lawyer? Can you give me a good... Now, look, if you got some legal problems, I understand you're going to need some help right there. But the majority of questions I get asked is about their future, about their place in this world, about their mission, about what they're trying to do, how they're trying to figure out, and then the how to go about doing it. But the answer, I must remind all of you, is always within yourself. It starts right there. See, a lot of people burn up a lot of time looking around, trying to find someone. If I could just meet them, if I could just get on her show, man, if I could just get to his show, I'd be done made it. That's not necessarily the case. Because see, just like every time you put your faith in a person or an event or occurrence or some type of thing that you imagine yourself being, and then that'll do it for you. Imagine of all the people who've made it without. You know, I look at everybody talking, man, if I could get on so-and-so's show, that'll do it for me, man. Somebody else got on that show and they blew up, man. If I could just make it to that show. Do you know how many people have made it without that? So see, when you start focusing in on what your idea of how to make it is, and your idea of how to make it does not include your relationship with God, you're spinning your wheels. Man, it's a vicious cycle you in now. And I'm asking everybody to get out of that cycle. Get out of looking for someone and something. The answer is within you. God resides in you. That burning thing that you have that you just can't get out your head, that's a seed. God planted that there. That's a seed. It needs watering, nurturing, fertilizing. That's what it needs. It don't ever say, man, I need that other person right there. Now, there are people you will meet that'll compliment you, and I can assure you that God will put you in the right place at the right time. I'm almost certain that God will introduce you to everybody you need to be introduced to make it to wherever it is you all are trying to get to. I'm talking about you and God now. But the moment you take it into your own hands and you make the decision as to who you got to get to, you've just clouded and muddied the waters. See, God's plan for you don't really need your help. It needs your attention. It needs your focus. It needs your faith, and it needs your hard work. But he needs you to listen. He needs you to listen more than anything. Listen, keep the faith, and be willing to work your tail off. I don't know how you think it can happen any other way. But then again, I do, because I tried to make it another way. So I had to come to the conclusion, hey, man, listen here, dog, this ain't working for you. You got to get some more God here, man. Listen to me. The answer was always within me. The moment I sat down with myself and told myself the truth that, hey, partner, you ain't really all that. Hey, partner, regardless as to what people are seeing and stuff, you ain't happy. Hey, partner, this really ain't about you. Hey, partner, you really ain't all that good at this. God is keeping you for a reason. Okay, hold up, Steve. Quit tripping. What I need to do. I just started talking to myself, and then I heard Bishop Jakes say a couple of things. Then I was watching TV. I heard Joel Osteen say a couple of things. And I went, wow, man. Okay, cool. That's pretty slick. I'm going to try that. And when I did it, it changed my life. I am telling you, man, it has been God this whole time. And the God has been residing inside of me, just like the God resides on the inside of you. That's him talking to you, telling you, man, you ought to get it together. Man, making you feel bad. It's sending you on guilt trips. You knowing you wrong. You out there wrong. And something telling you ought not do it. Here's how you know it's God. And Bishop Ulmer taught me this in his book. He's got, I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's a really good book. But it says in there, man, Bishop Ulmer was talking in this book, and he was saying, the way you know it's not God's voice is if it ain't no sin in it. See, how many times have you made up in your mind, I'm going to show this person, or I'm going to show that person, or I'm going to get this person back. You hurt me, I'm going to hurt you. You know, the Lord don't like ugly. I'll show you. Well, the Lord don't like ugly, but nowhere in there does it say for you to go show them. It doesn't say that. See, so when you strike out on that mission, you know, the God knows in my heart I loved you, but I got to do this because you did me wrong. Whoa. Ain't got nothing to do with God right there. You can take him out of it. If it's God, has no sin in it. So anytime somebody come to me talking about the Lord told me to do this to you, and that's the only reason I'm doing it, you need to get yourself right with God. I heard all them threats right there. That ain't God talking to me through you. What, are you crazy? If it's God, it has no sin in it. So you got to be careful, man, when you talking to people. And we're going to go down here and we're going to do this because this is the right thing to do. If it has something wrong going on, then it can't be the right thing to do. Took me a minute to learn that one. But please get that through your head so you can quit spinning yourself around. And remember, everything you're looking for is within you. It's all right there. Quit wasting your time looking around all the time. Go to your God, man. Talk to him. Go to that spirit that's on the inside of you that's calling you. Stop letting people shake your tree. At the end of the day, somebody gonna be right, somebody gonna be wrong. All right, y'all. We're gonna have a good one today. I'm tripping a little bit, going through something.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have your undivided attention. You know what it is again? It's that blessed time. It's that time, man, where we really got to consider what has really happened. I want you all to think about it like this. Do you realize that we have been given an opportunity with this new day that we've never, ever had before? I don't know if you realized it, but we've never seen this moment ever before, nor will we ever see it again. This is such a critical time to be grateful because it keeps you in the presence and realize you had nothing to do with this. This is all God's grace that he keeps waking us up, man. How many of us have lost people dear to us, wish they were here? But we still here. Man, let's be grateful about that. I know you mourn people's losses and all of that. I know you do. I do the same thing. But man, this gospel song that I listen to every day by the Clark sisters called Blessed and Highly Favored. The chorus to the song is, it could have been me. It should have been me. It would have been me if it wasn't for the blood. I remember that every single day of my life. This Steve Harvey Morning Show right here. You understand? You better feel me, man. And if you ain't feeling me, do it how you want to. But I have no other suggestion for you. So let's get it on. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, the most aggravating Instagrammer on earth today. I've never been aggravated by anybody more on Instagram than Mississippi Monica. Hey, boss, always come on, get in the picture. I don't want to be in your 400 followers. I don't want to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, Kia Spates, better known as Junior, a photography connoisseur, picture taker extraordinaire, and last but not least, the legend that is Nephew Tommy. Just sold out Zanies all weekend, saw the sign said sold out. Proud of him, getting there. You know what it is. When you selling out, ain't no more chairs. Ain't no more. Yeah, I know you thought about coming, but get it off your mind. Holler at you next time. That's the only thing I miss about the business is seeing my name up in lights with the word sold out next to it. That's really the only thing I miss. Yeah. You know what I don't miss? I don't miss the preparation for stand-up. I don't miss the 4 hours prior to that. It's
what
a
is that?
butt-clenching, booty-tighten.
You wasn't ready for that, were you, Shirley?
Butt-reaming, lemon juice squeezing.
Okay.
Pucker up, not with your lips, though, and it is just that.
Okay. First time I saw you,
I don't
we're
miss
clear
that.
now.
Yeah, clarity.
Like as I was describing it, I actually lifted out
you
my
just
chair
did.
2 inches. It was puckered while I was talking. What you say, Junior?
I just saw you, man, for the first time. I first worked you, dog. I saw you break out in a sprint, dog. I didn't know what you was doing, dog.
Dog, I be trying to run them nerves off me, dog. I be backstage trying to find somewhere to put these butterflies.
All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the deacon and the pastor in church complaints right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for church complaints with Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam.
We have not been here in a while. I was not ready for this morning, but that's not necessary for me. My job is to react to the complaints of this ungrateful congregation of men's and women's. Go ahead, Deacon, start the complaints and prepare yourself for today. I'm not in the mood. Go ahead.
But you just got back. All right. I don't know why he's upset already, but
I'm not upset. I'm just why don't you go ahead?
Okay, no worries. Brother Lonnie Davis has an issue with his wife, Sharika. He wants a divorce. Now, he asked her to go take the vehicle. I think they got a Range Rover, to take it to get some oil put in it. And she took it to the grocery store and poured some cooking oil in it, and not a whole damn Range Rover is messed up. He wants a divorce because of his vehicle. So he don't want you to talk to her. He wants a divorce and wants to talk to you about what his next step needs to be. But yeah.
Lonnie needs to leave her.
Oh, wow.
Just like that.
I'm with you on that, Lonnie. You've married a dummy.
Wow.
You don't realize what you've married until you reach a moment of crisis. Putting oil in a Range Rover ain't even a crisis, and this was her reaction. I can only imagine what she did to you to make you ask her. I can only imagine what she put on you to make you want more.
Good God.
But now she's messing up the ride.
Yes, she is.
I'll take half of what she been giving me if I can get my whole car back. Go ahead, Deacon.
All right. Here's a situation. Sister Retha Dixon. Now, you're going to have to talk to her. She's been flying from Dallas to Houston. And the reason why she's doing it so she can get an aerial view of her boyfriend's house so she can see who's in the driveway. She keeps doing this every day, flying from Dallas to Houston, because when the plane goes up, she's able to see over the top of her boyfriend's house and trying to see who's in the backyard. She need to stop this, Pastor. Now you're going to have to talk to her. She's spending $150.
Could save so much money by driving over there. Sister Rita could save so much money by purchasing a drone.
Yeah, now you know what?
Sister Rita could save so much money by breaking up with somebody she got to worry about having company every time she ain't there. Hold on. It's a wonderful day. Hey.
Yeah, all right, Pastor.
This ain't got nothing to do with complaints. I just felt like breaking along. Tried to sing my own new song.
Oh, yeah.
And now I am happy all the day.
Yes, Lord. Amen.
Yeah, go ahead. I told you I didn't kill.
Yes, Lord. We needed that, Pastor.
All right. Now that you are back, we have a big issue that's been brewing. We need to have a meeting Sunday for all the women that think they fine but really aren't. And we need you to break the news to them, Pastor. All the women that think they are fine but really are not. We're going to have a meeting and we need you to break the news to them. If that's all right with you.
Well, let's go over a couple of things that will put you in the category. Wigs are beautiful and accepted.
All right.
But if your wig starts anywhere close to a quarter inch or further back from your hairline, we've got to adjust. If your lace front shows the whole lace and the front, just because that's the name of it don't mean that's the part you're supposed to feature. And for all of you that are getting extra booties put on, please, let's please look into some type of scale.
Yeah. Could you lay hands on
Some of
that
y'all
for us,
is doing too much. Why would you get something that your leg muscle structure can't carry? Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Last but not least, before we leave, Pastor, we want to say we welcome you back, but there are quite a few members that want an explanation for why you've been gone this long. So I just thought I'd let you know. There's a lot of members are asking why was he gone this long? They said Bishop T.D. Jakes don't be gone this long and Creflo Dollar don't be gone
Well,
this
I'm
long.
not either one of them, and this is the jackpot joint of Jerusalem. This ain't the Potter's house or the Dollar's house. This is my house, and we need more time off away from y'all. And I don't really want to be in the soul-saving business nohow, as they are qualified for. This was just put on me because of the radio show.
Thank you, Reverend Motown. Thank you.
I ain't really no reverend.
Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Stephen A. Smith has done it again. This time he called Kim K and Kris Jenner some very nasty names and then tried to backpedal on that. Yeah. Cardi B threw her microphone at an audience member. We'll talk about that.
Yeah. Come on.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
That's live entertainment.
She did more than drop the mic. She threw the mic. That's right. Carly Russell has turned herself in, has been charged in her kidnapping hoax, and Tina Knowles is getting a divorce, unfortunately. All these stories are at the top of the hour, but right now it is time to Ask the CLO. Anitra in El Paso writes, my 22-year-old sister lives with me and I can't go to sleep at night until she's home safely. She stayed out last night and I called her boyfriend to make sure she was safe. She saw that I had called. Yeah. She saw that I had called him and she accused me of trying to hit on her man. Should I put her out and let her figure out her own life?
Yeah. See, now you trying to help somebody. You trying to care about somebody. They don't want your help or your caring. Okay, go somewhere else. Because you're living in my house. I'm calling to check on you as people do. You accuse me of hitting on your man. I can't go to sleep knowing you out here because, hell, my door got to open.
Yeah.
Okay, now you in here wrecking my peace and happiness. No, go somewhere else. That's all. Then y'all ain't got to check on you. So why don't you go stay at your boyfriend's house? He obviously like it every now and then enough. You think he'll like it every day? Go ahead and see.
All right. Just got real with
Good
that
enough
one.
to lay with, but you ain't good enough to stay with.
Stay with.
That part, come on.
Getting real up in here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
All right. Moving on to Jolie in Maryville. Jolie says, I found out that my husband had sex with his manager. He told me to let it go and he'd buy me anything I want. I now know how he got his big pay increase. I could get her fired, but he'd get fired too. Am I supposed to act like it's no big deal?
Well, now, this happened before they got married. Are they married now?
Yeah, they're married. Uh-huh.
And this happened before they got married.
Well, she didn't say that. She just said that she found out they had sex. She didn't say it was before. He just told her to let it go.
Well, see, I think, that let it go, I think it happened before.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Because this woman would have a whole nother reaction. You my husband, and you slept with this woman, and then you gonna talk about let it go? You can't say let that go.
He just got a
Let
big
that
pay
go.
increase.
Oh, so you're saying because you think it was before, the reason why he's just so casually saying, girl, let that go. Like that was
Yeah.
before your time. Kinda like,
Yeah. Because that's not a married man statement.
Okay.
You can make...
Just so casually. Girl, let
Yeah.
that go.
Girl, let that go now. That happened. Don't worry about her. I found out, that my husband slept with him. That's how he got... Okay, cool. Yeah, you need to let that go. You do.
Okay.
Now, because if it happened while they was married, it's a whole... I just don't see this happening
Calmness.
so casual.
Yeah.
Well, he did get a big pay increase. She pointed that out. All right. Moving on to Faye and Jackson. Faye and Jackson says, I was talking about threesomes with my husband, and he said that in college, that's all he used to have, and his girl allowed it. Why is he just telling me this now? Is this something a man outgrows over time, or will he want me to do one eventually?
Well, let me ask you a question. Why would you expect him to volunteer this information? What you brought up the subject that you started talking about threesome, and he said that's all he used to do in college. Since you brought it up, now you want to hold him accountable for what he was in college. Do you grow out of it? I don't. Yeah, you're gonna grow out of it. That's hard.
Why you think it's hard? What happened?
That threesome thing. Well, yeah.
A lot of work there. A lot of work, bro.
Yeah,
As
that's
you
too
age.
much for me. Let's put it like this. Look, there's some men out there, I'm pretty sure, that can do it. It just ain't for me. I can't figure it out. I be in there trying to care. I be in there trying to care.
What does that mean?
Equal opportunity employer, you know.
Yeah.
Share.
Yeah, do
balance
this, do
it.
that. I'm trying to do 10 seconds here, 10 seconds there. Okay.
Sharing
You're in the
is caring.
timer.
Oh, we kissing here, we kissing. Okay, now we're gonna go left. And it's just too damn much. Give me one. Let me focus. Put some attention in there. Keep the reputation strong.
Okay.
I just felt like if I try this again, my reputation is gonna take a hit.
All right.
Damn, he wasn't what I thought he was. Yeah, see, I don't need that getting out.
You want those high marks all the way out. Okay,
Yeah,
got
let's
it.
go on. Let me take care,
This is damage control.
Excellent. All right, last one, Steve. Kanitra in Olney says, I went on a first date and the guy didn't pull out my chair, didn't compliment me or open the door for me as we left the restaurant. Are these red flags or can he be trained to do this?
No, he ain't studying you. What?
Because he didn't do it already. He should already know this.
If you'd have stood there and didn't open that door, what would his next move have been? If you'd have stood there by your chair and not sat down, what do you think his next move would have been? Now, some guys don't know this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There are quite a bit of men who don't know what chivalry is, have never been taught it. I don't know if it's a red flag. It has to be a standard of yours. And then if he's not willing to meet the standard, why would I open your door? Just open your door. See, now it's time to walk away. Don't pull out nobody's chair. Just sit down. No. Then it's about him. He don't get it.
So he hasn't
Go
been
about
taught
your
it, you don't think?
That's
Or
a
he doesn't
lot
get
of men don't know that. I got a mentoring camp. And when I be going over etiquette with the boys about how to let their mom on the escalator or elevator, how to walk a girl down the street, what difference that make? Like, they don't know. Y'all see it all the time, man. I see all the time. Men and women walking down the street and the man on the inside and the woman close to the curb.
Well, okay, let's go back. Why is that important? I mean, why are you treating women this way? Why are you opening their doors, and pulling out their chair? Because some people don't feel some people don't feel that women are special or that they should do that, or ladies should be first.
Get you a man.
Yeah.
If you don't think women special, just go and get you a man then. Leave them alone. And that's very acceptable to say nowadays. And I feel very comfortable saying it. That ought to make everybody happy. See that? Okay. See how I learned how to say something? Say what I want to say, and then just be all right. Can't nobody get mad at me. Just go and get your ass a man.
That's not the answer I was expecting.
No, if you don't want to treat no women special, just go and get your ass a man. Let me know how that work out. There you go.
All right, this is the Steve Harvey Morning Show, in case you didn't know.
No, but that's what I wanted to say that, though.
Don't care.
You know what I meant. You know what I was asking.
I wanted to say that, though. My statement stands.
Coming up at the top of the hour.
Feel good about yourself when you make that decision, too. Get your ass on.
Entertainment news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, ESPN host Stephen A. Smith recently made yet another controversial statement. This time, he tweeted something derogatory about Kim Kardashian and her mother, Kris Jenner, and the tweet appeared to come out of nowhere. Stephen A. tweeted, quote, "Is Kim Kardashian a prostitute? Is Kris Kardashian a pimp?" He didn't even get Kris's last name right. It's Jenner, of course. Smith quickly deleted the tweet, but not before receiving a lot of backlash. Several people called him out for his post, including NBA player Patrick Beverley, who tweeted, quote, "Not cool, she has kids, should not be the title or the topic." And in response to all of the heat he received, Stephen A. issued this apology: "Clerical error, bro. You are absolutely right. That is being corrected right now as we speak. And for the record, I don't think of Kim Kardashian that way, nor would I ever speak of her or any other woman that way, which I've stated." Thanks for checking that issue. The use of the phrase clerical error irritated thousands of people on Twitter, who then started mocking Stephen A. for consistently making poor excuses.
God. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Stephen A.
So he tweeted it because of the Candace Owens video from before.
From back in the,
when she referred to Kim and Kris as a prostitute and pimp, allegedly saying that Kris allegedly watched a sex tape between Ray J and allegedly picked out the scenes for the sex tape. That's what Candace Owens said allegedly about Kris and Kim. And I guess Stephen A. referenced that, and that's why he tweeted that, because you wonder, where did it come from? Why you even tweeting it?
It was like it was out of the blue. Why did he do that? Yeah. He took it down, but he
tweeted it.
Well, let me say this. As a sometimes controversial, outspoken person myself, let me say this. What I have tried to learn, been forced to learn, and had to learn was sometimes, even though you don't want to, just shut your damn mouth. Man, just shut your ass up. Every thought that come across your mind can't come out your mouth. And it really can't transfer down to your fingertips and you type it. Bro, we got to, look, man, I've said some stuff that I wished I could get back. But you can't. So, you know what, Junior? you know, your ass, see little black, see, that's why
We talked about every thought that come to your mind. You can't say.
You just said those words. You just spoke those words.
But I'm editing because I said Little Black, and then I started editing. And a lot of stuff was in my man when he said Miss Columbia. Because why you got to bring that's 2015? See, why he got to keep bringing that up? This 2023. But I can't lay that down because we got people like this damn black ass junior on the show that want to mention it. I can't tell you how much stuff I done bought up. Stephen A. says a lot, and he my boy. But if I could say anything to Stephen, man, just shut up.
There it is.
Your opinion ain't gonna be as highly thought of as you think. It just ain't, dog. I've had to learn that. Woof.
Yeah. Now, you're right, Steve. You're right. And Cardi B, well, she was performing her hit, her first hit, Bodak Yellow. And someone in the audience, she went over to the side of the stage. A woman in the audience threw a drink on her. Cardi B's reaction was to take her mic and just throw it right at the woman. I mean,
I saw it.
Yes.
I'm with it though.
Did she hit her?
Yes.
She hit her.
Cool.
She did hit her. Yeah.
Yeah. You're just a loser to throw your drink and throw stuff to performers on stage. You're a loser to do that.
This is a trend. This is a trend now for some crazy reason. This is a trend.
I tell you what.
I ain't got a problem.
Okay.
No, don't let that trend. Come on, Tommy.
This is craziness, though. It really is.
Oh, we throwing stuff?
Right. Right.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, the base of that mic stand.
Ooh, man.
That thing right there.
Powerful.
Okay.
We are prepared. Trust me.
But that's what you get. See, people think you could do what you want to do.
Yes, they do.
Like, I was in a famous store the other day, shopping. And guy was just standing there watching me. So he said, "Hey, Mr. Harvey, how you doing?" I said, "Hey, man, how you doing?" So he said, "I want to make a video with you right now." I said, "Sir, I'm not going to make a video." "Why not?"
Because I want to.
Why not? Why?
I said, because I just said I ain't making no video. "But why would you not?" I said, "Man, first of all, I don't know you. And I didn't come in here to make a video. I just came here to buy something." "Well, I'm going to follow you until you do." I said, "My man, see right here, that's why sometimes I don't want to even go nowhere. But you keep on here. And you don't know the stuff be going through my mind. Because, I'm 66 years old. I ain't got no time for this here. But you keep pushing up on me, man. You half-fat ass. I'm going to tell you right now." Well, I said,
you just said one minute ago.
Filtering everything that comes. You just said this.
I did just say half fat though. I didn't call it all the way fat.
That makes a difference.
I wasn't fat shaming because I said half fat. That means,
all right, we're moving on.
I hadn't quite put you in the fat category.
We're moving on.
You there?
We're moving on. We're getting out. Coming up
3 more Wendy burgers and you there.
Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour. Guess who's nominated for an Emmy again this year, despite this year's show being postponed? We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, congratulations yet again. Congratulations. You're nominated for an Emmy Award in the category of Outstanding Host for a Game Show. Congratulations on that. You do your thing on that show. You're up against Mayim Balak for Jeopardy, Ken Jennings for Jeopardy, Keke Palmer for Password, and Pat Sajak for Wheel of Fortune. The Emmy Awards were scheduled to air on September 18th, but they've been officially postponed amid the writer's strike. The TV Academy explained, like the rest of the industry, we hope there will be an equitable and timely resolution for all parties in the current guild negotiations.
But, they're going to have to get we'll have to get this guild something. Because they shuts down Hollywood.
Everything.
And you got to have writers to do an award show because they don't know what to say.
Yeah.
How many people host Jeopardy? You said 2.
See, but Two.
They rotate.
See, man, right there.
What is that? I wish I would rotate my show with somebody.
Dog, don't worry about it. I lost to some. I lost
Fix
to
your face. Fix your
I lost a cash cab one time.
And they was canceled.
Bro,
Yes.
I was sitting there. That's when my kids was texting me, "Daddy, fix your face." Well, I'm not.
Yes.
We saw.
Well, I'm not. I'll tell you what, the last one I'm going to, because I tell you what, I'm not going to sit here because I can't fix my face. And the winner is Cash Cab.
Hey, me and Shirley were on the phone. We was like, look at this fool.
What?
You know,
Yeah, man.
you do not
let me
have
get
a
a close
poker
up.
face.
Here's what I did. Let me get close up. And the winner is Cash Cab.
Jeff frowned out.
You got a what the blank look. Yes, you do.
We did. We all saw that.
I think I even said in the camera, who the hell watch Cash Cab?
That was your real
Crazy,
reaction.
man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But how does it feel, Steve, to be nominated again? Seriously.
I mean, it's a blessing, man. I don't even, it's just grace because I don't do nothing to get, I don't apply. I don't.
Like
I don't
campaign.
solicit. I don't campaign. Mm-hmm. So when it happened, man, I'd be going, wow. It's just a blessing, man, to be at this so long and to still be recognized, man. Be nice to win,
Yeah.
I won't put another trophy up on the wall,
How many do you have now?
Oh, I don't know, sure.
Oh, you better stunt. Not that you don't know the count or the Emmys. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, about 9, 8.
Oh.
Emmys,
I love the modesty. I love the modesty.
Oh, shelf. I'll tell you what, they at the house.
Oh, I don't know.
Right.
Oh, I ain't really ate.
Congratulations yet again. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, a nude cruise will be sailing from Miami soon. We'll see what that's all about right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, a nude cruise is coming to Miami. Norwegian Cruise Lines has partnered with the company Bare Necessities Tour and Travel to host a nude cruise that will take passengers throughout the Caribbean. Bare Necessities rep said that it's not a swingers cruise, okay? So don't get that twisted. The cruise is simply for people who prefer not to wear clothes. So here's the question to you guys.
The swinging gonna happen. All this nakedness. What?
Would you guys do a nude cruise? Would you do one?
Well, here's my problem.
Mm-hmm. Let's hear it.
I've been to the nude beach in Aguila before.
And how was that?
What I've discovered, that was years ago.
Were you nude?
No.
Oh.
But it was
so you just went to the beach with clothes on and everybody else was nude?
To look?
Well, you got an option because half of the beach is nude, the other half is closed. I sat on the wall next to the nude section. Yeah, I was on the line so I could see. And what I've discovered is most people that go to these places that allow nakedness needs to put their clothes on.
This cruise ain't
I'm telling you right now, it's going to be one of the most damn disappointing cruises your ass have never been on.
No
I promise you
fineness
that.
whatsoever.
Who fine walk around want everybody say who? Naked.
Well, now.
All up against the buffet table, just naked. All up.
How many fine people you really think gonna be on that cruise?
I don't know anyone. Okay, so like when you sit down, come on now. You're gonna sit down where someone else's naked butt has been.
Getting in that pool is out the option. It's not an option. Getting in the pool, that's not an option. You're not getting that.
Why?
What, naked? Hold on now. Hey man, you all out here and I'm in the water with you. I can't do that. Nah. No. I can't do that.
Well, the nude specialist on the show,
I'm wondering
Mr.
why
Miles,
he's so quiet.
you've been real quiet about this.
I'm particular about my naked though. It can't. That's just too many people. That's
you a naked germaphobe or a germaphobe naked?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'll be naked with gloves on. I know I ain't gonna be right.
And a mask.
Mask, gloves, boots.
Everybody bump up into me got some explaining to do.
Yeah.
What if they can't help it? The ship and the waves and it could happen.
I can't be naked and a man touch me. That cannot happen.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to assume you trying me.
So if you go to the gym, can somebody spot you? Because that's, you normally need to get spotted.
Yeah, like when you're lying down and you're pushing your weights. Yeah.
That's why we can't
Sometimes
do
those weights are heavy.
That's why we can't do it.
Well, yeah, you can spot me, but you need to have clothes on.
No, it's a nude cruise.
It's a nude cruise.
Yeah.
No, we're not coming on here. You're not standing over me, spotting me.
No, it's not. We're not making eye contact on this cruise. It's not an option.
So they think that people who come on cruise naked, they think they don't swing. Man, please.
That's what they're going for.
So what about the buffet and all of that?
That's the time
when it's time to eat.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. That's buffet level right there. That right there. That's buffet level.
Hey, dog.
Oh, I see what you're saying. When you go and make your plate, yeah.
Excuse me, dog. You want to back up? You're in the salad.
Oh, God.
Hey, dog. I don't want to say nothing.
What about when it's time to play games, though, y'all?
Like shuffleboard.
Hey, dog. Hey, dog. I ain't want to say nothing when we was in the buffet line, but you messed up the Jell-O.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I just want. So tomorrow, you need to turn sideways, fix your plate. Oh, I'm sorry about that, dog. I ain't know. Yeah.
Bingo gonna be different.
Every day, all those games.
Yeah.
You didn't. So, dog, let me ask you something. When you sat down, you didn't see them mashed potatoes on yourself.
Didn't see it.
You're stupid.
You didn't see that. See, that's type of stuff I be sitting there.
This is not a good idea.
No, it's not.
Well, but people are going to sign up for it. You know they are. In Miami, yeah. All right, coming up next, it is the nephew in today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is, I went home in his shirt. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about right after we hear from the nephew with today's prank phone call. And what do you have for us today, nephew?
Well, I got some stupidity. Of course, that's what you're looking for, and I'm here for that. I just haven't realized or decided what level of stupidity I'm going to get into this Monday morning. Well, you know what? Let's do this right quick. Y'all do know I worked this past weekend, and I am at work this morning, and I need some praise and worship on that right there. Now, I'm at the job. Hello? Yeah, somebody, come on.
I'm still stuck on, you said.
Come to work on Monday.
I'm still stuck on you're here. The stupidity is what we're looking for. I'm still stuck on that. That's what you do. It's not that we're looking for it.
Well, I mean, but it's a gift, so let's acknowledge it.
It's just who you are. It's just who you are.
It's a gift. I mean, let's not act like it's not a gift.
Because you at work.
That's what we get when you're here.
That's right. Make no sense.
Say that one more time, Junior. What?
Why are we praising you for being at work on a Monday? That's not. I don't understand that.
You know what? That's fine. I praise myself. Y'all don't have to. Okay, y'all don't have to.
Because we're
the nerve of people. All right. Here's the title. Today's prank is My Daddy's Boat. My Daddy's Boat. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Here it is. Cat Dog.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Mr. Wilson, please.
This is he.
Mr. Wilson, how are you today?
I'm doing fine. Who's this?
My name is Williams.
Oh, how may I help you?
Well, listen, we've been getting a few complaints, sir, about some things on your property there.
All right, well, who you with?
Actually, I'm with the Homeowners Association. Wanted to reach out and give you a call today.
Oh, well, how you doing?
Pretty good. Listen, got a few things I kind of want to discuss with you here that seem to be a problem that's taking place in the neighborhood there. It's been brought to our attention down here at headquarters that you have a few things on your property that are not functioning that really shouldn't be on the property. You have 2 cars supposedly in your driveway that are not being used, been sitting there for quite some time.
Well, yeah, one of them I'm currently working on. I should have it repaired. I'm just waiting to get a little extra money to get it taken care of. The other car is just functioning. I just don't drive it. I have more than one car.
Okay. Now you also have a camper that seems to be has been there for at least 8 months now. That's sitting there. Is that correct as well?
Yeah. I'm working on getting some storage for that, but it ain't really been there 8 months. Just maybe around about 6, 7. You're not 8 months. Not 8 months.
And I'm looking at our past records and stuff. It seems like there was a complaint before about the keeping the yard pretty cut and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm just looking at past complaints that I have here. Now, the biggest one that I have that's concerning your property, sir, is supposedly in your backyard. Now, there's you have an old boat that's in your backyard?
Yeah, but I don't see that boat bothering nobody.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a sore eye for the people. I think you guys' backyards actually bump up against each other, and you guys have a chain link fence between the two of you all. And I think the boat must be just a sore eye for the family that's behind you all.
Well, I don't see myself getting rid of that boat, so I got a cover on it. Everybody else got a boat. I don't see what the problem is. Well,
okay. Here's what's actually happening, Mr. Wilson. What's going to take place is this. Now, we're going to give you a 14-day extension.
14 days.
14 days actually to move the car that is not functioning, the camper as well, and definitely the boat. We're going to need those 3 items.
Look here, sir. I ain't got nowhere to move the boat. I just told you I was working on somewhere for storage. You know how much storage costs? Now the camper, I get that taken care of. But the boat, my daddy gave me, and my daddy gave me that. That's the only thing my daddy gave me before he died. Now I'm not moving that boat nowhere. The boat works just fine. If I take it down there to the water, it'll work.
Sir, and I understand it wholeheartedly. I'm just a messenger. I'm gonna have to get the non-functioning car that's not working properly. I'm gonna have to get that out within the 2-week notice, as well as the camper and definitely the boat. Now I got to get that out. It's got to be gone.
I'll tell you what. I ain't moving the thing. I'll tell you now. What you gonna do?
Sir, you're going to either move the boat or I'm going to have somebody come over and haul all of these things away.
Well, I tell you what, I got 13 reasons why you won't come over and touch that boat, and I got 2 more. Well, 2 times 13 is 26. I got 13, and then I got another 26 added on to that why you won't bring damn over here to touch my daddy's boat, because my daddy gave me that boat. I'll be damned if any of you, I'm tired of you with me. It's that cross the street, ain't it? Who reported me?
Sir, I'm not at liberty to give you the name who's reported.
Call my phone, so you're at liberty to give me something, because I know that down the street had this boat in 8 months, and ain't nobody said a thing to him. So why the hell y'all me about having a boat in the backyard that my daddy gave me?
Sir, the language is not necessary. Sir, the bottom line is I want the camper out, I want the boat out, and I want the car that's not functioning moved within 2 weeks or I'm towing it out.
I tell you what, I give you a personal invitation to come over here with the boat, the camper, and the car. And I will beat your like that's what I'm gonna beat you.
Sir, wow. I'm going to allow 1 car to stay. I just want to make sure that you know that I've given you the statement over the phone, letting you know that what has taken place here.
The statement is well taken, but I ain't moving my daddy's boat.
You're going to move your dad's stinking boat.
Bring your I told you. Don't bring the load, but you bring somebody.
Sir, trust me, if we come there, we're definitely going to be bringing authorities with us.
Well, I might well go to jail, because I love my daddy. Ain't now one of you going to touch my daddy's boat. That's the only thing he left me.
I got one more thing I need to say to you, sir, about this situation. Excuse me?
What you got to say?
All I have to say is this. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your brother.
That boy that got, man, I got my blood pressure up so now I got to pull up and take my blood pressure medicine.
Hey, man. What your brother told me, he said, man, he be going Eddie with the homeowner association. He said, man, just call him and tell him he got to move all this stuff. He said, but most of all, tell him y'all gonna haul off that boat. He said, he'll kill you behind that doggone boat.
Yeah, man, that's my daddy's boat, but I love that boat, man. They know that. They know that. You know what button to push.
I got one more question for you, though, baby. Tell me this. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And there we are. Mm-hmm. There we are.
playing too
Stupid
much.
once again.
Yeah.
Stupid once again, ladies and gentlemen. And stupid has been moving around this country, if you did not know about it, but stupid has been moving diligently throughout the country. And the next stop, stupidity will be stopping in New Orleans, Louisiana. Yeah. The Sanger Theater, along with Kill, Junior Boy Spates. Monique is in the building. Tony Roberts is in the building. Dominique in the building. And of course, hosted by Stupidity himself, yours truly, Nephew Tommy. But stupid is moving throughout the country. Greenville, South Carolina, not to be mixed up with North Carolina. This is Greenville, South Carolina. On the 19th of August, stupid will be moving through there. See, stupid moves like a hurricane. It just starts coming through. And after it leaves Greenville, South Carolina, it will be headed August 25th and 26th in Washington, D.C. at the Howard Theater. Stupid is moving through the country, all right? Get a hold to stupid and watch it as it comes through. Shirley, thank you so kindly.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next.
You said it right.
Coming up next, it's the Strawberry Letter. Subject, I went home in his shirt. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com by clicking Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, and you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, I went home in his shirt. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm 52 years old and I've been married 22 years to my best friend. We have a 20-year-old son that's living at home while he's in college. I let him use my car a lot because he's trying to get through school without a car note. I'm a regional rep for a healthcare company and I do site visits twice a week. A male coworker has to go with me for safety reasons. I've been partnered with the same guy for 3 years and he's newly single, so he's been vulnerable lately. He's really opened up to me about a lot of things in his life and that made me open up to him too. I told him things that I should only tell my best girlfriend or my husband. Deep into one of our conversations, I told the guy that I have never had the big O with my husband. He could not believe it and his eyes lit up when he said he was going to make sure I experienced the big O. From then on, he couldn't keep his hands off me when I rode with him. I began wearing sexy underwear and new perfume to work. I told my son I needed a car Tuesday so I could drive and my coworker could work his magic as I drove. It got so good, I pulled up behind the mall and we got in the back seat. His hands and other skills are so magnificent that my vision was blurry afterwards. He made a big mess and I couldn't go home like that. So I got a shirt from my son's gym bag and I went home. Of all the days for my husband and my son to be in the kitchen when I walk in. My son recognized his shirt and my husband asked what happened to my blouse and jacket I had on when I left the house. I didn't have a lie prepared. The guy is getting my blouse cleaned so I don't have it. My husband has been side-eyeing me every day. What do I do? What do you do? What do you do? That's what you're asking? I mean, this is just one of those classic cases of asking Steve and I for help to fix a problem after the fact. You do realize you created this mess, right? This didn't have to go down like this, but because of you, it did. But what gets me is how easy, this was really easy for you to just cheat on your husband. All this man did was say he could help you get the big O, cut to you guys in the back seat, in back of the mall, getting busy in the car. I mean, you should be grateful that your husband is only giving you the side eye right now because you gambled with your marriage and this could have ended quite differently. I mean, a whole lot differently. What should you do? First of all, I mean, you should stop playing in the back seat with your coworker. I mean, that's obvious. You're having a full-blown affair with this man. Do you realize this? If you want your coworker who you say is so skillful and magnificent, put your husband out of his misery and get a divorce, and then you can have all the big O's, that your heart desires. Steve?
Shirley, your insensitivity in this letter kind of threw me a little bit. But I'm going to bring it on back.
You think I'm insensitive?
Oh, very insensitive to this woman.
No,
But see, first of all, she's 52. She's been married 22 years to my best friend. Yeah, see, you need to be more than that now. There we go. We got a 20-year-old son living at home. You let him use your car all the time because he want to get through college without a car note. You're a regional rep at a healthcare company. You got to do site visits, and for safety purposes, they tell you got to travel with a male. And then y'all been partnering with the same guy for 3 years. 3 years now. He's newly single. Now, here's the part in the letter where it takes a turn. So he's been vulnerable lately. What? When you say a man is vulnerable, what do that mean? He's newly single, so he's been vulnerable lately. Why?
Poor baby.
See, right there, what? It's always some woman feeling sorry for some man somewhere. He need help. He going through something. They broke up. He's single. You don't even know why he's single. He's really opened up to me about a lot of things in his life, and that made me open up to him too. Now, wait a minute. Now, either you vulnerable or he vulnerable. Because it's starting to sound like it's you the one that's vulnerable. I told him things I really should have just told my girlfriend or my husband. Well, deep into the conversation, she told the guy, now, Shirley, here where you had a problem. You said it was too easy. She said, I've never had the big O with my husband. Shirley, you said that was just too easy. All you needed was the big O. Well, if you're 52 and you ain't ever had one, I think that O is pretty damn important.
Oh.
You need that O. And when you said you couldn't have it, his eyes lit up and said, I'm going to make sure you experience the big O. Because I'm vulnerable right now because I'm newly single. And you've been telling me all this stuff, and now you told me that. I'm assuming you must be telling me that because my job as a man is to fix things. Mm-hmm. So now let me fix you, having not 22 years married to your best friend. You're going to have to be my best something for us to stay married this long. And it ain't going to be friends. I'm telling you that right now. You got to be the better something. 20 years, then you got to be good at something else than being my friend.
All right. Hold that thought.
Friendly stuff for 22 damn years. Man.
Hold that thought, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject for today's Strawberry Letter, I went home and his shirt. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. I went home in his shirt.
Woman 52 years old. Been going to work with this coworker for 3 years for safety reasons. He's newly single, so they started sharing some information. Her son is in college, uses her car a lot, and so that's important information for later on. They got to talking. The man is newly single, so she said he's vulnerable. He started opening up, telling me everything about his life. Then she was vulnerable too, because she'd been married to her best friend for 22 years. Didn't say he was the best at nothing else, just the best friend. You're going to need to be good at something else for me to stay with you this damn long. I'm going to tell you that right now. Anyway, they got to talking, and she told the dude that she had never had the big O with her husband. That's 22 years. So he, being the fixer that he is, said, I'm going to make sure you have the big O. And from then on, he couldn't keep his hands off me. Well, from then on, you didn't want his hands off you. See, man just can't stop grabbing you unless you let him. When I rode with him, he couldn't keep his hands off me. I began wearing sexy underwear and new perfume to work.
I told my son I needed the car Tuesday so I could drive and my coworker could work his magic as I drove. Now that's dangerous. You trying to have O's, big O's while you driving, you gonna mess around and tear your car. I'm telling you right now. You got to pull that car over. That ain't what you want to do while you driving. Plus, you done seem to me like you need to be able to focus to get there anyway. But now you driving, you just can't. You just can't do that while you driving. You just can't blurt out.
That's what we're doing right now? Okay.
Yeah, you need to be pulled over. So I began, and I was going to co-work so he could work his magic. It got so good, I pulled up behind the mall and we got in the back seat. His hands and other skills are so magnificent that my vision was blurry. That's good now. That's really good when it's happening like that, when you can't see good. Girl, when you can't see good, that's girl, that's a good one. Eyes all in the back of your head. Yeah. I've had one before that was so good. My eyes rolled so far back, I was looking at my brain.
Okay.
I could actually see what I was thinking.
Oversharing, sir. Oversharing.
Yeah, I saw how my brain worked. I had never seen it. It looked damn.
Will you use it right now and stop, please?
Okay, anyway. So he made a big mess and I couldn't go home like that. So I got a shirt from my son's gym bag and I went home. Of all the days my husband and my son to be in the kitchen when I walk in, my son recognized his shirt and my husband asked what happened to my blouse and jacket I had on when I left the house. I didn't have a lie prepared. Right here, let's stop. This is where I come in at. What happened to my jacket and blouse? He said, you said I didn't have a lie prepared. See right there, you got to see, I don't have to have one prepared.
Stay ready.
All I had to do is have one.
Like see, what, though?
What happened to my shirt and blouse? I stopped at Wendy's, and when the lady was handing me my stuff through the window, it spilled the drink, ketchup, and I don't know, the cheese machine in the back shot cheese all over my jacket. And I didn't even know they had a cheese machine. Have you ever seen a cheese machine at Wendy's? What cheese machine?
From the back out the drive-through window.
Yeah.
You gotta confuse it.
Into your car. Okay.
It was all in the car. So I've been down there wiping stuff off. And when I was at the car wash trying to wipe this stuff off so it wouldn't get stuck. Because, I know Junior needed to drive the car to work and I didn't want your cheese in there. And I got my messed up. And when I was vacuuming the car out, my blouse got caught in the vacuum and sucked my blouse right off of my.
You are the greatest at that.
Standing there with my bra on. Now, I got everybody confused because now, first of all, the vacuum sucked your blouse off. I got them confused about that.
Ridiculous.
But I really got them confused because they trying to figure out where that cheese machine is at that Wendy's. See, that's what the best lie always has, the best lie always has an element of truth to it. So, and I'd have threw them off anyway.
Yes, you have, sir.
The guy is getting my blouse clean, so I don't have it. No, see that you don't ever bring that blouse back in the house. Let that blouse be your husband ain't gonna remember which one you had on. No way. You could just tell him, oh, here it is. It's in this get back. My husband has been side-eyeing me every day. What do I do? Nothing. You can't do nothing. First of all, you don't know how to lie. So whatever gonna happen to you gonna happen until you start lying.
Wait, what?
Until you start lying, your life is forever jacked up. You ain't gonna.
So that's your message for her today.
Lying, I'm telling you right now, and every man understand that.
Yeah. Hit us up on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM to comment on today's Strawberry Letter. You can also check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Okay, it's only one thing we can talk about today. Did y'all see the fight? Did you see it?
Yes, boy.
Oh,
Was it good?
all I know.
Saw it.
Man, Terrence Bud Crawford beats Earl the Truth Spence in 9 rounds. But he put him on the canvas 3 times, man.
They're more like by 6, really. It was
felt like
3 legitimately, but it felt like 6.
Man, Spence just didn't look fast for me, man.
Man, because I like both of them. I genuinely like both of them as just men and fighters. That's why I couldn't pick a dog in this fight. Terrence Crawford is a different level of. He's a mean ass dude, man. That boy mean.
He hard.
He's something special, man. And that's the toughest fighter I've seen him fight.
But either way go, Unc, did you just see this? He was just well prepared. He was ready. Because, it's 4 belts on the line for this fight.
Now, dog, they're going to fight again. The rematch was in the contract.
Already.
And they're going to watch this. But, and Spencer will be better the next time, because I think he was stunned by some of the things. But I'm just going to tell you what I think happened. I think Crawford had a better training camp because Crawford's corner, them boys in that corner, they understand the game. And they looked at Earl Spencer's footage, and they know what he does and how he plays off his jab, and they took that away with their own jab. And they didn't just have no jab, man. They had firepower behind that jab.
Man, popping your neck, boy.
I'd have quit.
Yeah. You would have did what up? You'd have quit.
You threw the towel in.
Yeah. Hey, man, let me tell you something. But here's a good thing about it. They estimated probably got about $25 million a piece for this fight.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
25.
Well worth it.
And I'm going to say one other thing. You ever notice when a referee stopped the fight, the person that he stops the fight from is always talking about he would have continued?
Yeah.
When the referee stopped the fight, I'd have hugged the ref. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Take this pressure off of me.
Man.
Good looking. I wasn't looking good at all, was I?
Woo, man.
You saw me?
Hey, man, where was you?
Yeah. I needed you in the 6.
All right, Junior. Thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, a lady in Tennessee, Steve, needs advice on her new relationship. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we go. This one is from Shanicia in Clarksville. Shanicia writes, I'm 31 years old and my brother set me up on a date with a guy he works with. The guy is 37 and divorced, and it seems like he's either with me as a favor to my brother or until he finds someone else to date. He called me yesterday and said, I was so bored, so I decided to see what you're up to. Now, we've only been dating 3 months. Am I just something to do, or does he not know how to talk to a woman?
Well, either way, what you sticking around to find out for? If you just something to do or he don't know how to talk to a woman, what you in that one for? Because either one, it ain't going to lead to nothing good for you.
Right, yeah.
I mean, look, if he don't know how to talk to a woman, well, you need to stop talking because you're going to be a woman pretty much the rest of your life.
Yeah,
right. Yep.
So I don't see where that's going. And then you are just something to do. I was bored, so I just called to see what you was doing. No, that's
Who
not.
says that?
You're not the one.
Yeah.
You say that to people you don't care nothing about and you don't care how they feel.
That's your lead in right there.
Right. That's horrible.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That don't make no sense. You know, and you said it looks like he's doing it as a favor to your brother. You want to be somebody's favor? Man,
Hey, man, would you take my sister out? She's single. What?
Man, now I'd have been on blind dates, played wingman for some partners back in the day. Showed up and the girlfriend wasn't all that, but she was a nice girl. So we sat there and enjoyed each other, had a nice time that evening. I was pleasant. We laughed and everything, but this ain't going nowhere. I'm not finna sit nowhere with you by myself.
Going on over here and talk.
Got no time for this here.
But you didn't tell her that.
No, hell no. It was nice to her. We traded numbers and talked and stuff, laughed, but they ain't finna go nowhere.
And you were never
made
gonna
no
call
moves
her.
or nothing.
That's terrible.
Go see Mission
how she
Impossible.
doing.
We ain't doing that.
Right.
That's his attitude, which is horrible.
Right,
Tom Cruise is in it, All right. I think we have time for one more, Steve. This is from Candace in Shreveport. Candace says, my family had a cookout last weekend and my brother's girlfriend brought her 12-year-old twins. The twins' dad came to pick them up and my brother's girlfriend told them to fix a plate for their dad. I told her that he couldn't have a plate and she cursed me out. My brother didn't defend me. Why did he allow her ex to get a plate?
Ain't nobody eat.
Well, I mean, just some damn food.
Yeah.
Why do you care?
What is the big deal? Yeah.
I mean, I really don't. You're going to make him a plate. The twins' daddy, he's still a good father. If your brother didn't have a problem with him getting a plate, then why you have a problem with it? Which explains why you by yourself anyway. So,
Just chicken.
It's just, I'm about to say.
Wasn't no at the barbecue for her.
It's barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot for her.
But she did get cursed out, though.
By the brother's girlfriend.
By the twins' mama.
Yeah.
He ain't coming to every event. He ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Just picking the kids up.
Well, maybe she thought she should have checked with her. Could he have a plate? Maybe that was the problem.
Don't do no plates in here.
Maybe because she didn't ask. She just said, fix your daddy a plate.
He didn't contribute, so he can't.
Put them baked beans back in that damn pot. I don't know what y'all think y'all doing in here.
What you think, Steve? Was she mad that she just said fix the plate and she didn't ask first?
Well, that probably was it. I mean, it's just some people like that, though. People don't share.
Man.
But I don't know why she got a problem with the dude, the dude picking up the twins and, can he have a plate? But see, first of all, the dude, I don't want no food from my ex's new boyfriend's sister house. I don't want nobody making that plate, banging that out to me.
Right.
Plus, I just never been that way. I don't even know these people. I don't eat strangers' food.
Right.
Never have.
I don't either.
Mm-hmm. All right. Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, we will have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
Put them reels back in that damn pan.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, so this is the very last day of July, and scientists predict that July will be the hottest month on record in the past 120,000 years. And according to the World Meteorological Association or organization, the extreme heat that has affected millions of people is the harsh reality of climate change and a foretaste of the future. So here's the question. Have you guys felt it? This has been impacted by the heat this summer. It's been a mess.
What?
Woo, it's been hot.
It's been hot.
Yeah.
We've been on slow roast.
Uh-huh. So, Steve, does it make you enjoy your cold plunges more because it's so hot?
No. Get your ass in some 50-degree water. I don't give a damn who you are. That's some mind
I gotta
change.
try this.
I don't really
try.
Oh, the cold plunge?
I'm just telling you, man. It's just not. I've done over 100 of them now, so
Wow.
I'm
And how
committed.
long do you stay in there?
He's 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
You're in it for
I'm trying to do 6 seconds.
It's a mind thing. It really has to be because
ain't no way.
that
Everybody
water is
I
cold.
see get in it, they turn right back around.
Yep.
Right
It's,
back.
it's a mind thing, but it's also physical. I mean, it's, I tell people like a lady that works for me every day at Family Feud, she just said, man, I'm so tired of, he always talking about that cold plunge. Now she done started doing it. She done 8. Now, that's all we got to hear about.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up in 33 minutes. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you guys rather have a third nipple, or would you rather have an extra toe on each foot?
Yeah, I'm gonna need that nipple.
I'm gonna need that nipple too.
Yeah, I got to buy all these damn shoes again.
Yeah.
Third nipple. I'm going with the third nipple.
Really?
I don't know where we're gonna put it, but I'm gonna take that third
Yeah,
nipple.
that's what I'm trying to
Just in the
picture
middle.
in my mind.
In the middle
of the center of your chest. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, would you rather live in a treehouse or live in an underground bunker? Treehouse or underground bunker?
Ooh, that's high. Every day we up in the tree.
Treehouse. Yeah, at least you're outside.
Yeah, but climbing down all the time to go to the store gonna be a lot.
I know I'm gonna fall out the tree. I just know I am.
Yeah, give me this bunker.
You can't
Underground bunker, really?
You can't keep climbing up
You
that.
get the raining and carrying on.
Yeah, you gotta be in the bunker.
I'm in that bunker.
Yeah.
Okay. Steve?
Yeah.
I'm fighting snakes.
If you make a real nice tree house like I've seen,
Yeah.
I'll probably go with the tree house because in the mornings it'll be nice and come out and sit on the porch sometimes. I've seen some real nice tree houses. That bunker, see, y'all talking about when it rained in the tree house, but when it rained in that bunker, what we're doing now? We got to try to swim out.
All right. Would you rather have dinner with an alien or have dinner with a zombie?
Okay, the zombie is dead.
Yeah.
The alien
Go with this alien.
Else.
Yeah, give me the alien.
Yeah. I like that's interesting. Let's talk to the alien.
Yeah. So let's back on Mars. I like that. Good conversation.
Steve?
Yeah, I'm not finna sit up here and talk to this dead ass person. You stink. You got all this decay on you. Your clothes is hanging off for you. You're raggedy. Should have been looking at you, man. The smell on your ass. You just
Body parts are falling off. Your arms.
and you're supposed to be dead. So why are we still
Eating dinner.
All right, got it. All right, guys, would you rather be handsome and stupid, or would you rather be unattractive and brilliant?
Who wrote this? See, because I already
I'll tell you right now.
The would you rather people.
Go ahead, Tom.
The would you
Well, let
rather
me tell you
committee.
where I am. I'm number 2 already.
I'm number 1.
Wow.
Handsome and stupid.
Wow.
You are?
My stupid worked for me though.
Yeah. You need to
Well,
take a
one
part.
thing
You
that
talking about the
proves,
handsome part?
No. One thing that proves is you got the stupid on lock.
All right, guys. Thank you. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up, it is our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, here we are, our last break of the day. And before we get out of here, you have to tell us about your Elevate the stick packs. I love these.
Hey, listen to me, guys. The stick packs and the gummies are in Walmart now. Mm-hmm. They're in Walmart now, and they're on Walmart.com. So now you can get all 3 of the flavored green drinks in stick packs, where you can just take them and travel with them, put them in your water, put them in your juice, whatever you want to do, and mix it up and drink it right there. And it's really been a game changer for a lot of people, man. I highly recommend everybody try it, man. If you want to increase your energy level, do something with your digestion, and clear up some of that brain fog, you just feel a lot more alert, man. It takes a little bit of different time for it to affect everybody, but the product works. Some people feel it in days, some people feel it in weeks, but I don't know anybody that didn't like the product. It really, really works. And we also have delicious gummies where if you want to help your digestion go better, your mental focus, your clarity, and your metabolism. You want to get your metabolism up. It's in Walmart now, y'all. It's in Walmart. Now, we're going to do a big campaign next month, but right now it's at Walmart.com and it's in Walmart. You can get it. I'm telling you, just try it for 30 days. Just give it a 30 days. When you buy it, it'll last you 30 days. Try it. I am telling you, folks, it is absolutely delicious. And I've got nothing but rave reviews from everybody that tries it. I'm trying to get more young people to try it too, because, man, if I'd have known about this in my 30s and stuff, man, I could have been really feeding my cells a long time ago. I wish I had known about this earlier. So, like, the main people that's buying is from the Gen X. I think that's Gen X, the baby boomer generation. We're the ones that's really focusing on the product. But I'm telling you, man, if you're in your 30s, your 40s, you need to look at this product, man, and give yourself that extra mental edge, give yourself that extra energy edge naturally, and give yourself that extra mental clarity. There's nothing wrong with being more mentally clear. There's nothing wrong with having more energy. It's nothing wrong with having better digestion. I don't care what age you are. But I think what happens is, as we get into this 50 and up group, you got people start thinking about their health a little bit more because they see people leaving here. You know, they trying to feel better. They know that they're not quite what they used to be. But that's why we created the product Elevate You in the first place, man, so you can go out there and do something about it. And everybody that I know uses the product feels the difference. And I'm saying to all of you, go to Walmart right now. We got the stick packs. You can order it online at walmart.com, and you can get the gummies online, and you can get it in the stores. The gummies, they're delicious. Hell, let's be honest, man. It's like eating some candy. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Now, let me say this, too, in conjunction with all that. In my closing remarks, folks, you've got to make an effort to take better care of yourself. Self-care is important because nobody cares about your self-care than you should. Nobody, not your trainer, not your nutritionist, not your doctor, not your loved ones. The people that love you want you to stick around, and they go, hey, man, you got to start eating better. Hey, man, you got to watch what you're drinking. Hey, man, you need to cut back. Hey, man, you drinking too much, dog. What you doing, man? You ain't exercising at all. You ain't moving. And even me, man, I got to introduce more mobility training into my life, man, so I can keep my movements looking youthful, man. Because sometimes I catch myself, man, I don't want to appear old. You know, I know I'm getting old. I'm 66. Come on, man. I've lived longer than I got left. That I'm clear about that. But I want the remaining years to be fulfilling and rewarding, man. And I know some people need to be taken care of when they get older, but I'm trying to stave that off if I can for a long, long time. I want to be one of them 90-year-old people that's still moving around, still can drive a car, you know, still can focus and have conversations. I want to be that person. And if that's what you aspire to be, you can make moves to do that. You can do some mobility stuff. That's not saying you have to get in there and lift weights with the young cats out there and all that, but you can get out there and do some cable cross. You can go out there and do some band workout. You can go out there and do some mobility training. You can get on the floor and do hip flexibility stuff. You can, you know, get out there and walk, man. You can get out there and do calisthenics. You can do whatever, but we all got to do something to take better care of ourselves. The two most important things we have in this world is time and health. And if you're out of either one of those, Lord have mercy, you in trouble. Take better care of yourself, folks. It's called self-care. You got to put more time into it. This health thing, we're in a health crisis in this country, man. We're dying earlier now. The lifespan is dropping. High blood pressure is increasing. Strokes are increasing. You know, and I'm not saying you can avoid everything, but you can do something towards that. You know, I can't say, look, I know how to stop heart attacks. I know how to stop stroke. I don't. But I do know if I eat better, if I work out, I'll feel stronger and better. And that's just an important thing. So let's think about self-care, man. And you all put more time into taking care of yourself out there, okay? That's my closing remarks. you don't feel that way, then go on. Eat whatever you want to eat. Do like you want.
Is that the right attitude?
Yes, but I'm not pushing nobody in a wheelchair in the sand. I'm not going to do it. It's too hard. Y'all have a great day. Talk to God. He'd love to hear from you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.